Hey, it's Corey Blake for day 78 of the Vulnerability Challenge. And today I want to be honest about my patience. I'm not a very patient person. And while I have been trying to be far more graceful as I continue to get older, I am still rather impatient. I'm impatient with how long it takes to build a career, to build a platform, to inspire transformational change. All of those things I'm impatient around. But something that I'm actually most impatient around that really grinds my gears, so to speak, is other people's willingness to play bigger in their life. I am frequently invited into the space of becoming very impassioned about someone else's potential. And it's not infrequent that I get to a point in that relationship where I am pushing harder for what's possible for them in the world than they are willing to push. And that's something I really work hard to moderate so I don't get into that position, but it's hard for me. I am naturally inclined to believe immensely in people and get very excited about the ways in which they could influence and impact the world. And that passion I can sometimes get, I'm going to use the words carried away with. What is hardest for me is that moment of realization that my vision for that individual is not something that they can see for themselves or want to see for themselves. And who am I to say that I'm right? It's not that I'm right and that they're wrong. Although I believe that I see something that is possible that sometimes they're obstructed from seeing. It sounds very cocky to say. So in addition to mentioning that I'm impatient, I will also mention that I'm cocky. When it comes to people's ability to use their voice to change other people's lives, I do see very strongly what's possible for folks. And when I see the obstacles that are getting in their way, when I see them letting fear prevent them, or what I perceive to be a short-sightedness, prevent them from living to their potential, I get upset. I'll be honest, I just get upset. And sometimes I get really frustrated with humanity when I see people fight to stay smaller. Not small, I don't mean to be judgmental, but to kind of fighting to stay where they are, rather than fighting to expand in their capacity and what's possible. So that's my share for today. It's something I work very hard to manage. I'm going to go manage my impatience with Daisy Blake, who's frustrated with her brother because he's slower to eat his treat than she is. These dogs, I tell you, these dogs. I hope my vulnerability challenge inspires you. If it does, say something today to somebody that is totally authentic and maybe even makes your voice shake. Something you're worried you could be judged by. That's the point of it all. It's just life. Thanks so much for listening.